Thanks for checking in on yet another video. It's an update time. Time for a personal update. I have not been making a ton of videos, and generally, when I do, there are going to be one of two formats. There'll be me ranting on my AirPods outside, which you can actually hear the actual way I talk, or you'll hear a higher quality audio file, but I'm keeping my voice low because I have a toddler on the other side of the wall, as well as a newborn sleeping. So this is one of the outdoor, more real segments. And I wanted to give y'all an update on my life and how things are. If you were following me a bunch last year, you know that I moved out of the Bay to Reno, Nevada. Um, for the most part, it is much more representative of the United States as a whole, even though it's Reno, which is technically a blue city. Um, it's much more bipartisan feeling. You can absolutely sport your red hat, your Trump flags, your pro-gun symbols, all of that. You're not going to get keyed. You're not going to get harassed or beat up by Antifa goons, at least not for now. Loving it out here. We had a baby 2 weeks ago, so now I am on paid leave with my company until May. And that's basically a vacation, folks, because I am out here every day at the playgrounds with my toddler, just bonding. But he's also playing with tons of kids, and he's getting his social time, and these kids are not wearing masks. My memory serves that the kids were wearing masks, even the toddlers were in California. They don't do that out here. Guy was just telling me that he can go into Home Depot here in Reno without a mask, and they don't enforce it. So I mean, it's much better out here. But this is oh, you want to go to Starbucks? Do you hear this? Do you guys hear that? My kid's gotten a little bit addicted to pumpkin bread and breakfast sandwiches. But you know what? Those breakfast sandwiches, he just eats a few bites and he gets full, and they're pretty hearty compared to a slice of pumpkin bread, which I try not to get him. But I do love my coffee. You want to go to Starbucks? Come on, buddy. Um, Not only is a personal update, but there is a subject to this video. I wanted to talk about a concept that somebody shared on Social Galactic, and I watched the video. I can't remember the dude, honestly. I subscribe to his channel, but I don't think he drops videos that often. I don't see him in my feed. But he was talking about not retreating forever. Um, and I wanted to share, what I've been doing and what I've been trying to do. A couple things. First of all, when I'm talking about retreating, I mean, yeah, we just left California to come to Reno, to Nevada, for a few reasons. Obviously, it's way cheaper. No taxes on the state side. Real estate's affordable. Um, but, you're also trying to get away from the insane policies of California as well, right? And that's part of the reason why we came. And so I will say that this is it. Like, forgive these awkward pauses. People, they can hear what I'm saying. It's so funny. It's so funny the looks I get. But this is the tactical retreat. We are not leaving again. I'm not going to Idaho, at least not anytime soon. I'm not going to Montana. I'm not going to Italy, though I could. We're not going to just keep retreating. So what that means is that I have to fight. I have to get involved in local politics. It's either that or we do some stuff that I can't talk about on YouTube, which we're not there yet. This retreat is tactical, and now it's time to put up the barriers and put up the fight. So I saw a post on Social Galactic like a week or two ago now, and I saved a screenshot, and I'll actually use it as the image file for this particular video now, so you can see it, you can pause, you can zoom in, whatever. It was a poll thing, 4chan. Someone shared this little revelation they had about how easy it actually is to break into local politics, and so far everything that they've said is true. I followed the instructions. I called my local GOP. I asked them, what precinct am I in? They told me precinct 2033 is actually pretty ironic, considering. But yeah, that's my precinct. I asked if there's vacancies. There are. So now it's just a matter of going down to the GOP branch in person and filling out some paperwork, which I'm going to be doing. And when that happens, um, I could technically be nominated for local office. I don't know what happens at that point, but I'm ready to start influencing politics. I mean, folks, I voted on a Dominion machine. Straight up. I knew what it was. It was my only option, other than casting a mail-in vote, which was also a bunch of BS. But Reno, here in Nevada, is on Dominion. My first goal is to get that out. We're going to get these voting machines out, and if there's a ton of pushback, I'm going to report it. I'm going to let you know. Surely, if these folks believe that Russia hacked the election, they wouldn't mind getting on paper pen ballots, right? What's the problem there? Seems more secure. We'll see how it goes. But yes, it's time they get involved in local politics. I'm basically yelling at all these little groups and all these people I'm talking to around here who just keep wasting their time posting memes about liberal hypocrisy. Folks, it's time to graduate from Crowder. It's time to graduate from any of these people you're still watching. Tim Pool, Adam Krigler, the quartering. Just stop, folks. Stop wasting your time on that crap. You're better off reading a history book, learning something, spending your time wisely, which you can go back in my video catalog. I talked about all that many, many times. It's about as useless as playing a video game, watching another video on liberal hypocrisy, reading another meme about the left. Who cares? We know what they are and what they do. Stop. Now is the time for action. Stop complaining. A thing that I did, and I got in trouble, well, trouble, quotation marks, was on Nextdoor. If you don't know about Nextdoor, it's a Facebook for your neighborhood. I think it's available in the United States. You literally have to send them some proof of residency so you can be verified there. They won't let you post without your real name and proof of residence, but that's how you know that everyone you're talking to is in your neighborhood. And I joined briefly the Conservative Republican Northern Nevada group, which was like 700 people. And it's all silly little memes, silly little liberal hypocrisy, rah, rah, rah. And then I created a Telegram channel, which, Telegram is what it is. It's probably not to be trusted, but hey, they're letting Lin Wood chill there and do his thing. So if Lin Wood is there, it's not too good for me at the moment. But I posted a few times and I got about 50 of my right wing neighbors to join my Telegram channel. And every day I'm telling them, yeah, we get it. The left does this. The left does that. What are you going to do about it? And I've gotten a lot of people who are going to show up to the GOP meeting here in April. I've been personally instructing these boomers, these Gen Xers, and people who otherwise weren't aware on how to get into the local politics. And so I've got a cohort of 50 people that are doing this now. All it took was a little bit of work on my end, but we've agreed what our goals are. One, to get the county on paper and pen ballots. Like it matters, right? I get it. Voting is dead. Don't get me wrong. What am I going to do? I'm going to save the state of Nevada. Well, Washoe County is one of two heavily populated counties in Nevada, right? Nevada is 99% open space, desert, nothing. There is the city where Reno is, Washoe County, and there's the city of Las Vegas and whatever the county that is, Clark, I think, I don't remember. But those are the two counties that control and have turned Nevada blue, and who put in, a vote for Biden, basically, if we're to believe the election results. But yeah, so having a goal of getting Washoe, one of two of those counties, off of Dominion, it would be a big deal. Probably will get me killed. I mean, honestly, if I'm getting death threats, I'll let you guys know. It means I'm getting closer to my goal. But yeah, I know voting is ridiculous, right? But we gotta get the people to see how ridiculous it is again. Like, I don't know what else to do. They really, really got to understand that there's no way out. Apparently, half the people in the right wing are following idiots like Don Trump Jr., who's talking about voting again. Like, dude, seriously, it's dead. But I don't know what else to do, guys. But this is basically it. Like, I'm not gonna keep moving to another red area. I'm not gonna keep moving to the red area. If we just keep doing that, then all we're gonna have is Idaho. And then pretty soon all we're gonna have is rural Idaho. And then pretty soon all we're gonna have is one town in rural Idaho. I don't know if y'all can tell. Probably can't because you're not in tech, which is great for the folks of you who are not in tech. Tech is infiltrating rural America. They are coming, whether you like it or not. Your neighbors will not be able to resist the bids that they're putting on houses. Your neighbors are going to sell their houses to 20 and 30-year-old tech couples. Those tech couples are going to turn your house, your whole town blue. Like, it's going to happen. As long as your town has, well, I guess your county, right? As long as your county has decent internet, they're coming, dude. They're coming. There's nothing you can do. Like I said, your neighbors are not going to be able to resist the money. And what that means is that the blue vote is still going to remain in the big cities, but it's going to spread all over flyover country. It's going to spread all over to the other parts of America where it traditionally hasn't been. The Electoral College almost isn't going to matter once this happens, if you think it even matters at this point, which it pretty much doesn't. But it won't officially. And once Elon Musk rolls out Starlink, his high-speed wireless system, I don't know what it's supposed to, I haven't looked into it, but it's like, maybe it's satellite-based, I don't know. But the dude is going to try to get high speed all over the map. And once that happens, it's game over, dude. There's not going to be a single reason to remain in the city. I don't believe the dirt will act magic. I know it won't. The dirt's not magic for mass immigration, and it's certainly not magic for tech workers moving to the country. They're not going to all of a sudden become right-wing gun lovers. I could tell you firsthand, my dad moved to rural Oregon. A bunch of young techies followed the next year, and we sat down at a large farm dinner, if you want to call it that, a local winery, slaughtered a few of their pigs that they raised that summer, and fed us like a banquet. It was awesome. But there's some of the quotes I heard. Well, we didn't realize that we'd be hearing gunshots every day. That's a little bit scary. They're not going to turn into right wingers. It's not going to happen. The blue people are coming, and not much you're going to be able to do about it. Like I said, for the fifth time, love repeating myself, your neighbors are not going to resist. All of a sudden, that little shitty house they bought, those people are going to sell those houses for a lot of money, and they're not going to be able to turn down the money. So, yeah. Point is, it's time to fight and get involved in local politics, if only to make a name for yourself. If only. I really doubt we'll be able to succeed in doing anything the legal electoral way anymore. But we're going to see about it here in Washoe. We're going to try to get Washoe off of Dominion systems and onto paper and pen for whatever good that'll do. Then the next target is the school boards. I am not going to send my kid to communism indoctrination and anti-white indoctrination. Not going to do it. Private schools are here, and I can pay for them, but I got to save the other kids too. I can't be selfish about this. So, step one, the electoral nonsense. Step two, the school boards. I looked at all the people who are part of the local GOP, and they're all boomers, man. All of them. They got their faces up on the what's it called? The website, and I honestly think, just without even talking to them, without hearing them, they all look like rhinos. They all look like boomers. I'm not hopeful one bit, and I can't wait to report back what it's like to be in local politics and let y'all know the experience. But I can't remember which social galactic user it was that posted this picture. It was super helpful. I super appreciate it. Yeah, so that was mainly what I wanted to get off here, just off my chest, tell you about what we're doing, what I'm trying to do. Um, you might want to look at organizing on Nextdoor yourself. Get a Nextdoor account, find out if there's any right-wing groups on Nextdoor for your area. If there aren't, start one. Move them over to Telegram because Nextdoor is definitely way more converged than Telegram. And start organizing and getting into your local office. Let me know how that goes. Yesterday I did, just on a personal note, I drove through the desert and I went east. There is nothing out there, guys. Beautiful scenery though. Snow-capped mountains, salty plains. I saw some interesting fires. I don't know if it was some kind of a mining factory, but there was a big smoke cloud in the distance, maybe 50 miles away. But other than that, literally nothing out there. It's like on Highway 80, it's probably a good 4 hour drive to Elko, which is another city closer to the Utah border. But that's basically it. I don't know what else is out there. Um, and yeah, it's beautiful. But we got to help balance everything back out. Otherwise, I am more than happy to see this empire long united finally divide as it really, really needs to happen. Yeah, you want some pumpkin bread? Well, you're going to get an egg sandwich. All right, folks. I'm going to take this boy to Starbucks. Good talking to y'all. And we'll see you on Social Galactic. Peace.